All right, guys, now we are going to move on to the eyes. So I'm going to start with my favorite eyelash curler. This is one that you get for $19. It's by both Sephora and Huda. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But this is their universal curler, not collar, curler. What I love about this one, it's never pinched my eyes. It just doesn't. It fits so good. It's actually quite a bit wider than your standard eyelash curlers. And it opens up nice and wide. You've got the controls there. It just fits right in there. Curled lashes. And it keeps my lashes curled unless I have on a really crappy mascara. This one is so comfortable, and I like the fact that it's wider because it gets all of my lashes in there. So, highly recommend this. Again, $19. Then we're going to talk about a couple of mascaras. So, I had to stop and think. Out of all of my favorite mascaras, my favorite one is drugstore. But again, we're talking about Sephora here. So this is the Lancome Hypnose Drama mascara. And this is what the wand looks like. And this gives you such thick lashes. It's not so much for the length, it's to give you the volume on it. And it's really got kind of a unique brush. I don't know if you can tell very easily. It's got a little bit of a kind of an S curve to it. It's kind of hard to explain. And then the bristles actually kind of spiral around it all the way up. So this one's just really good. It's a little bit on the wet side. I don't normally prefer such a wet one, so what I do is I take it out and then I either wave it in the air a little bit or I stick it in front of my fan. So let it get a little bit dry. Alright, this next mascara is one I never hear anybody talk about. So this one really needs some love because it's so good. This is by Grande Cosmetics and it is their Grande mascara. So this has a lash boosting formula in it. Again, it's more of a wetter one. This is what the wand looks like. It's phenomenal. It's so good. It doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't make your lashes go flat, it keeps them curled. So this is one that is so good. By the way, Lancome, I'm so sorry again, is $27.50 and the Grande is $25. Now I've already talked about my love for the Urban Decay Brow Blade for your brows. Prior to that, and still, the close runner-up is the Benefit Brow. And this is their pomade. I've had this for quite a while. I've barely made a dent in it, and I've had it for a very long time. And what's cool about this one, if you haven't ever seen it, the top pops off, and there is your little brush. Now, when I first saw that, I thought there's no way I can ever use this teeny tiny of a brush. This is so good to go in and do your brows with. Here, I'll just show you just really quick. Because you can get those little strokes with this. My brows are kind of rubbed off today. I had to go wait in an appointment and it was so hot in there. So it's just phenomenal. So, and again, this comes in everybody's shades that you need. This is color number 2. I don't know if they have names or anything, but it's number 2. So that's what I also love for my brows. Okay, so the eyes, it's time for some eyeshadow palettes. Let me bring my stack over here, so hold on. Alright guys, now we are moving on to my favorite eyeshadow palettes. So I have a lot of them. I'm going to try and go as quickly as I can. I'm going to try and also swatch a little bit out of each one of them so you get an idea of how pigmented they are. So let's start with Violet Voss because she knows how to do a palette and always is great. They've never disappointed me. The first one is the HG palette, and this one runs $45. These are what the shades are inside of it, and they are stunning. look, that's one little swipe. So let me do some quick swatches here. What I love about this one is it's got some nice neutrals, but it also has a lot of great pops of colors. And she knows how to do a shimmer for sure. So there's 4 colors out of that. And then I also, wipe my hand off, her Like a Boss one. Oh, look at this packaging. It's just beautiful, just gorgeous. And what's inside is just absolutely gorgeous too. So these are the shades inside here. And this one is also $45. Oh gosh, you guys. These colors are so beautiful. Here, I'm going to swatch a green. This is a duochrome color for you guys that like your greens. Let's do this royal one too. So these are the shades. So the third one down, that's a duochrome color. It's called Smart AF. And the one below it is Royal. Oh, and the one on the top, oh, that is so beautiful. And that's called Queen. So these palettes are just phenomenal. I also have the Laura Lee one and then the Ride and Die one. But those are 2 of my favorites. Okay, now she also came out with these little mini palettes. So these are great. They're only $18 each. She's got a few shades. I picked up these 2. So I have the Creme Brulee and I've got the Berry Burst. So Creme Brulee, those are your shades that you get in there. So these are the more, I guess I could say muted colors for her. But I don't think she knows how to do muted colors. They're just gorgeous. I'm only going to swatch 3 out of these. So you've got to pick these up. $18, you can't go wrong. And then Berry Burst, just like it sounds, it's got those beautiful berry shades in there. She does such a good job of getting what you need to get a look and having everything in one little palette. Oh, that one. Yeah, this one also has a duochrome shade in it. Oops. Helps if I get my finger all the way in there. So this is the Berry Burst. The third one down is the duochrome. These do not have names on them, by the way, for the little palettes that she's got. But oh, so pretty on the eyes. So pretty. All right, the next one I want to talk to you about is, I just had to pull this one out. This would be my favorite Anastasia palette. It's her Soft Glam. This one runs, where'd you go? $42. Now, some of these shades are repeats of ones that she has either in individual pans or in other palettes. But I just love the combination of these shades in this palette. And they're so beautiful. So beautiful. Ooh. Oh, that's so pretty. I just want to take up all my makeup and redo it right now. Let's do another shimmer. Actually, I really want to do that one too for you guys. Look at that gold. Ooh. Are these not just stunning? Oh, if you haven't tried her palettes, you've got to, because they are just amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, this next one. This was my first high-end palette that I got, and this is the Tartelette, and it's still available for sale. A lot of times these palettes, you know, they'll have them out for like a year or so, and then they get rid of them, but this one's still out. The one thing I don't like is it doesn't open all the way. I love the mirror inside. It's a nice mirror, but here's what the shades look like. So these are very muted looking, but the color payoff on these is just whew, so good, so good. So there's some shades out of that. That bottom one is not the black, by the way. It's called Bombshell, and it's this one right there. So the black is even blacker, I guess I should say. So that one is really, really good. And it runs, by the way, $39. And then the next one that I love is the Tartelette Toasted Palette. This one is just got my colors in it. Oh, look at those. Absolutely stunning. This is also $39. Oh, swatch. So that is the Toast Palette. So beautiful. Again, you've got a great all over the lid shade. You've got transition shades. My dog is barking and I don't know why. Oh, I think my husband's taking the dog. He's outside right now. All right, the next one I want to talk about is the Huda Beauty eyeshadows. I've never purchased any of her big palettes. The price was a little much, I guess I should say. But when she came out with these Obsessions palettes, oh yes, I was going to get these. So I have the warm brown and I have the mauve Obsessions. So let's take a look at these. You get 9 shades in each one. And this is the warm browns. So this is the warm browns palette. And now we'll show the mauves, which looks like this. You know, when I was going through and trying to figure out what eyeshadow palettes I wanted to show you guys, I was like playing with these. It's like, oh, I want to put this on my eyes now. I just want to play with it. Okay, and that is the Mauve Obsessions. So again, $27. What also is really cool about these is there's magnets in them. So it's at this end for some reason. They didn't do it at the top, but they do stick to each other. I appreciate that because I did buy off of, I'm pretty sure it was Wish, some eyeshadow palettes that were dupes for it. In their ad, it didn't have anything that said Huda Beauty. It didn't talk about it. When I got the palettes, they had the exact same front on them. So they're trying to pass those off. They just don't have the magnetic thing in it, so easy to tell the difference. Plus the colors were a little off. I actually did a video where I did one eye with the dupe and one eye with the other one. So if I remember it, I'll try and put a card up here for you. Okay, now I'm going to get into Dominique Cosmetics. So the first one I got from her was her Latte palette. And this one cost $42. And these are so gorgeous and they are so highly pigmented. Wait till you see these swatches. Okay, hopefully you can see that bottom one because it is just a beautiful shimmer. Top 3 are all mattes. Just stunning. So beautiful. And then she's got her newer one, which is the Berries and Cream palette. And this one's $44. And look at that. They are the same great quality. This first one I'm going to show you on the top has glitter in it. Actually, a lot of these have, not a lot, some of them have glitter in them. And they're just gorgeous. Let's do this blue shade. I haven't even used, oh, why have I not used that color before? And oh, okay. Look at that. This is stunning. Okay, we're down to 2 palettes left. So we actually, 4 products left. We're almost done. All right. Next one is my Ride or Die. It's my Too Faced Just Peachy palette. This is the one that I always just reach for when I need to get a good look that looks fabulous and I can just get out the door and not worry about anything. This is all the shades in it. And I usually go in, you can tell which ones have the biggest dents. So Peach Butter is one I use a lot. Just Peachy is another one I use a lot. Peaches and Cream. Yeah, I just love these. And it's got those nice little pops of color in it. And they just blend out like a dream. I didn't do that one very good. Sorry about that. That one's kind of messy, the brown is, but you can see just how gorgeous they are. And this is perfect for traveling because you can get a lot of different looks out of this and just have one palette with you. So love, love, love it. Okay, last one we're going to talk about is the Urban Decay Naked Cherry Palette. This is kind of a newer one for me as well. It comes with a really nice brush in it, which is really pretty. It's dual-ended. I take that out so I can show you all the shades. You can see this one's been well loved as well. And I just adore the shades in this. It's got kind of a duochrome type color in it again. I didn't quite get into any of the other products that were part of this whole cherry thing. So, you know, the cherry scented setting spray and the blushes and all that. But I love this palette, so this one's a keeper. And this one, by the way, is $49, and the Just Peachy one is $45. So that brings us to the end of the eyeshadows. And then I've got two setting spray type primer things. The first one has just been my ride or die, gotta have it. I have like 3 or 4 backups of this already, but this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This also comes in a mini size too. So the full size one is 32 and the mini size is 15. So you can get that if you want to just try it out, see if you like it, or it's great for travel as well. And then the Smashbox Photo Finish Priming Water. I love to spray this just underneath my makeup or anytime during the day where I just feel I need a little bit of energy going, or you know, maybe I get a little bit of a powdery look, and so I can just spray that on top. This is $32 for the full size, and they also have a mini size, which is $15 as well. So this one, just beautiful. Love the sprays on these. And this one also, they have a lime, and this is the So Chill Coconut one. So these were limited edition ones. I don't know if they still have them or not. This makes me want to go have a pina colada somewhere. So I just adore these. So I think that brings us to the end of my recommendations and everything that I'm getting and what I'm going to restock. So again, I'll have all the information down below. Go back and look at things. I'll have links to all the products right down in the description box. So if you're interested in getting anything that I'm suggesting to you, you can just click on that and go. What I recommend that you do, because we don't know the date yet. Obviously, I'll know the dates when I release this video. I won't release it until I know. So I'll have the dates on there. I'll have what your code is if you're going to order it online. So again, depending on if you are just a beauty insider, if you're VIB or VIB Rouge, usually it goes like 10, 15, and 20%. Normally what they do if you're VIB Rouge, you get 2 weekends to start buying. So you get 1 week before the other people do, and then you also get to use your code again the second time around. So it usually is mid-April. It's going to be happening anytime, which is why I wanted to start preparing for this. When I was in Sephora the other day, I tried asking if they knew, and they say they never find out until they actually get their emails in their personal email from Sephora, just like the rest of us do. So they don't let them have any idea in advance. But I'm just going off past dates, and so it's either going to be starting on the 13th. It's either going to be starting on the 12th or probably the following week. So soon, very, very soon. I'm excited for this. Don't forget to use your eBates because you want to get cash back if you are buying this stuff online. In store, they're probably going to lower what the discount is. They usually do. Normally it's 4% cash back on Sephora unless they have a double thing. But usually when they have the VIB sales, they drop it down to 3%. They do currently have the in-store cash back for Sephora through the end of April. You have to register your card with eBates, and you have to make sure that you select credit at checkout. Don't do debit because you won't get your cash back on it. So, but I'm waiting to get my last check and then I'll be ready to do my shopping. So I've been saving gift cards. I do have a video. I will leave a card in here how I'm going to be getting all of this stuff that I'm buying for free. I'm not going to be spending any money out of my pocket for any of these items, so go watch that video as well. Okay, oh, also for eBates, if you're not signed up with them, I'll leave a link. There's always a link down below in my description box for it. If you use my link, you'll get a $10 welcome bonus from them as well after you make your first qualifying purchase. So, great way to get extra money. I've earned over $1,100 with them so far, so I'm loving it. Alright guys, this has been a very long video. Thanks so much for hanging out. If you have any of these products, again, or are thinking of getting them, leave me some comments down below. I'd like to hear what you guys are planning to get for the sale. So again, if you are a regular viewer, welcome back. Thanks so much for checking in today. If you're new to my channel or just haven't subscribed yet, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button along with the bell notification. That way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. That's every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And as always, I love you all, and bye-bye.